Hello Aries, welcome to your love reading for October 2017. I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, the Romance Angels Oracle cards, and the Whispers of Love Oracle cards. So let's start with those. The Whispers of Love says, love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And if I zoom up on this and close in on this, you can see all these little images all around her of all the love. And here's two people on the horse. And she's riding the tiger, which is significant. The lion comes up later. And there's always all these little images. There's all these little images over here. All through here. And then this one says children. Your love life is being affected by children. Your children, their children, your children together. And this card is the shadow card. So this is the card at the bottom of the deck after everything's been dealt. It's the hidden energies. It's the hidden card. So it's hiding underneath. And this is the Queen of Cups. She's very loving, very nurturing, very romantic. She could be a mother. This would be a very loving, nurturing mother. So if children has something to do with it, that would be, this would be the kind of energy you would see in a very loving mother, very nurturing. This card over here represents the theme for the month. So the theme is the Two of Cups. And this is the relationship, is your theme. Whether you're currently in one or seeking one, what I'm seeing in these cards is more of you being in one currently. Because this is you. The Three of Pentacles is working, learning new skills, but this is two people together. It's like they're building their home together. So it seems to me like it's a fairly new relationship. Either you recently got married or recently moved in together or recently committed to each other and you're working at it. You're building your home together. But the conflict is this. This is the sneaky thief. This is deceit, lying, stealing. This could be the cheating. If there was some kind of cheating, this is the conflict. So if somebody's being sneaky or deceitful or cheating on you, then this is the conflict. This is at the foundation of the reading, which is the Strength card. And this is about having that strength. Finding the inner strength to move on. The lion represents the courage. So either you're not feeling the strength to recover from this or whatever this is. I mean, maybe these are just accusations. Maybe you have a partner who's making accusations. And it's causing some conflicts because of that. Or maybe your children, if your children are being deceitful or sneaky or stealing from you in some way and causing issues within the relationship. This is at the past, and this is the Queen of Wands. So she's got that fiery, passionate energy. She's got that physical passion and desire. And look, she's got her courage. She's got her lion. This is a theme. There's 3 cards in this reading about this courage, and all 3 of them have a woman. There is another card in this deck that has a man with a lion, but all 3 of these cards show a woman with her lioness or her lion and having that inner courage and that inner strength. So this is the Aries energy. You're a fire sign and the wands is the fire suit. So these people reflect what you are, and your personality is having that fiery passion, the motivation, go-getter. You're quick to take action. You may be quicker to burn out, or you get bored and you are constantly doing new projects and doing new things. But I see this here in this reading as having that inner strength within the relationship and just that fiery, passionate energy. Now, she's in the past. This one here reflects your hopes and fears. 9 of Wands usually means you feel defeated. So maybe you fear defeat, because Aries do not like to be defeated. You like to be in charge and in control and in command with your lion. And this card reflects defeat. So it's probably more of a fear. You do not want to be defeated. You're going to do whatever it takes to get out ahead and make this work. And this card represents the current energies, which is the King of Cups. And here they are together. Here's the King and the Queen of Cups. This is the passion. This is loving, nurturing, romantic energy. These are two people who are very romantic and in love. He's in the present and she's kind of that hidden energy right now. But maybe this just reflects you and your partner together. You're in the beginning stages of that romance. Maybe there was this fiery passion, this physical aspect of it in the past, but it turned into something that's much more emotional. It started out as a physical passion, but it's turned into love. And these two go together here. Now, in your near future is this card, which is the Eight of Swords. And this is feeling tied down. Feeling kind of stuck in a situation and like you don't have control over it. So if this is this thing here about if it is cheating or if it's your children sneaking, being deceitful and sneaky and stealing from you, or somebody else is stealing from you, and it's causing conflicts within your relationship and you feel like you can't do anything about it. But the message of the Eight of Swords is that it's really in your mind. You do have the control. Look, he still has all these birds. It's like these birds are stealing your swords. But you do have control over the situation. Take off your blinders, shush away the birds and regain control. You have the strength to do that. You're an Aries. Aries have a lot of strength and courage, and you have a lot of confidence. You're a very confident sign, very outgoing, confident sign. So it is, you may feel like it's out of your control, but you do have control over it, whatever it is. And then this is your internal energies, which is the happy family with a child, the happy home. It's either what you're feeling, like what you're striving to attain, or striving or fighting to keep it, fighting to keep your happy home together, regardless of this deceit that's taking place. You're fighting to keep this relationship together and keep the happy home together. And here's that little child, so sweet, snuggled in her arms. And they're always so sweet when they're asleep, and then they wake up and start screaming because they're hungry, or they're screaming because they don't get the toy that they want, or they're screaming because they want their goldfish and they didn't eat their lunch and they have to eat their lunch before they have their goldfish. So they're always the sweetest when they look like that and they're sleeping. And you know what? If you're a young family and you have young children, this is a given. Little children just ultimately will affect your relationship. There's no relationship that is not affected by the children. That's just a fact of life. And this is the external energies. This is the Hanged Man. This is feeling like you're left hanging. And again, this is feeling like there's some event in your life that you don't have any control over. This is feeling like you don't have control. So if it's your children, like if a lot of kids these days, just they come into this world with their own ideas and their own opinions, and they are who they are. No matter how you treat them, no matter how you discipline them, they are so strong and independent. And maybe you're feeling bound, like he's bound and tied up, and so is this card. So you're feeling like the situation with your children perhaps has you stuck. You feel stuck, and like you're having a hard time gaining control over that. And that's, that would be here, is feeling defeated and not having the control. Now she's not a loser. She hasn't lost any battles. Some of the Nine of Wands cards in different tarot decks, the person looks defeated. She just looks like she's taking a rest. She's ready for that last battle. This goes up to number 10, and we're at number 9. So you're almost there. You've almost won. It's a lot of battles, and probably battles with your children if you have little children. Or maybe it's a new relationship where one or the other has children, and you're not getting along with those children. Maybe they're little hellions and you just can't get along with them, and you feel like, that person isn't doing enough to discipline them. And that's causing conflicts. Because when you see what that parent chooses not to see. And then, like, if this is the parent who she's blindfolded. So, but this is a choice. This is a situation you can get out of. So if this is the parent who's blindfolded and doesn't see the devious activities of the children, and you're the partner who does see it, and you attempt to discipline or attempt to step in, and that can sometimes cause a lot of conflicts within the relationship. And you want this peace and happy life together. And there's just some conflicts with these children. This is the final outcome here. So there's a couple different ways of looking at this. It could be the end of the relationship, because this is you moving on from the situation. If this issue with the children is getting to be too much, maybe you just decide to move on. That's a possibility there. Now, the Knight of Wands is somebody who's rushing in with all of his passion, not really thinking things through. And maybe this is you rushing away without really thinking it through. Maybe this is you one day saying you've had enough, but you're not really thinking about the consequences, and is it really what you want? If there's conflicts with these children. Or this could be somebody rushing into your life. If you've moved away from your relationship, maybe you're the one who are conflicted over the children, and you want to, these are your children, and you want to end the relationship because your partner isn't really getting along with your children. And maybe because this maybe is reflecting you moving in together. Maybe you've tried to move in together and make a go of it, and it's not working out. So maybe you decide to move on, and then somebody new comes into your life. But this is that Wands energy. So this is that Aries energy as well. This is that fiery, passionate energy of the Aries. So this could be you rushing into a new relationship, or some new person coming into your life. And then here's the Four of Cups, which is feeling discontent. So if you're feeling discontent about this relationship, you weren't here. Here you feel kind of happy. This is happy domestic bliss right here. But maybe this whole issue with the children, or whatever this deceit is, this lying and this deceit and this stealing is, maybe this has taken its toll. And then you're discontent with this relationship. Maybe this is you currently, but then you become discontent. This could also have to do with missed opportunities, which if you're rushing ahead, the Knight of Wands is the kind of energy that rushes ahead and rushes into things without thinking it through. So if you rush ahead and rush into something without thinking it through, maybe you're missing an opportunity. Maybe this current relationship is a beautiful thing. And maybe this current relationship is the missed opportunity because you're rushing headstrong into something else without thinking it through about the blessings that you have in this current relationship. And always remember that love is everywhere. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And maybe you're seeing that there's love everywhere, so you're going to go seek it elsewhere. That's a possibility. So there's a couple of different things I'm seeing here. Maybe you're going to stick it out. You have free will. The major arcana are the Strength card and the Hanged Man, which is destiny or fate. You have less control over these two as you do over everything else. So the Strength card is just your inner strength. And that's just who you are as an Aries, having this inner strength. The Hanged Man is feeling stuck in a situation, and that's kind of fate. You have less control over this than you have over this, because this is part of the minor arcana, and this is free will. So most of these cards reflect your own free will. It doesn't have to be the ending of a relationship. You don't have to move on. You can work things out. There's a lot of romance here with this and this. Now, I have to point this out because she's hidden. If there was some kind of deceit and some kind of cheating taking place, she would reflect the mistress. She would reflect the person that, he's cheating with. And she's that hidden person. So if this is you as the Aries, and now you're moving on. You're moving away from the situation that you're in with your current partner here because you want somebody new. So that's another possibility there. I needed to point that out. So that's your reading for the month, Aries. I've also done some general readings. I'm going to do some kind of spiritual or angel reading. Check those out. If this didn't really resonate with you, you can check your rising sign or your moon sign. Your moon is your emotions and how your emotions play out, so you could check that as well. And subscribe if you haven't done so. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, make some comments. It kind of spreads the video around. The more comments and the more likes that it gets, the more often it gets, it shows up when other people are doing their searches. So I'm very hard to find. If you did enjoy this, if you subscribe, you can find me next month. And then you can find my channel and find some of the other videos I've done. I just started this for the month of September. It's brand new. You can watch your videos for September. You can watch your additional videos for October. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to start, at the end of October, I'll start putting out videos for November and look for those as well. So thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.